Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Thanks for tuning in this week. I'm Waller's Wallet, and today we're going to be taking a look at the United, Delta, American Airlines, and Southwest mid-level co-branded credit cards and see which one of these offers the best value for you. And next week, we're going to take a look at the premium co-branded credit cards for these airlines. Now, there are lower level credit cards for these airlines, but I don't really believe they're worth your time, nor do they offer great benefits, and their earning rates are quite bad, so for that reason, we're not going to look at them whatsoever. And we're only going to be looking at personal credit cards for this comparison. Now let's start with the number of credit cards offered by each airline. Now, one of the great things about airline credit cards is the fact they typically offer more than just one credit card, which means more opportunities for bonuses as well as better benefits. Delta's mid-level credit card is the Delta Gold card. Now, you could put the Platinum card in here, but I think that's more of an upper mid-level card, so I've excluded it from this comparison. United offers the United MileagePlus card, which is issued by Chase. American Airlines is unique because it's issued by both Citi and Barclay. So now we have two mid-level credit cards to choose from for American Airlines. And Southwest has two credit cards as well, both of which are issued by Chase, the Southwest Premier and the Southwest Plus credit cards. And I think you have to give this round to American Airlines. The fact they offer two credit cards from two different banks makes this great for consumers. While Southwest does offer two different credit cards, you can only hold one at a time, which does limit things for you. So Delta, United, and Southwest are all going to tie behind American Airlines. Now, taking a look at the sign-up bonuses. The Delta Gold card has been as high as 60,000 miles after spending $3,000 in the first 90 days. And the typical public offer is 35,000 miles after you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days. Now, you can also find better offers that include a $50 statement credit when you make a W booking on Delta or even occasionally to the American Express website. And the United credit card is currently offering a 40,000 mile offer after you spend $2,000 in the first 90 days. And we've seen this bonus come in many forms, including a tiered structure which requires more spend to reach the maximum number of points for that offer. And the Citi American Airline Platinum Select credit card is currently offering a 50,000 mile bonus after you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days. And this offer has been as high as 60,000 miles after spending $3,000 in the first 90 days as well. And the Barclay Aviator Red card has been as high as 60,000 miles after you make a single purchase and pay your annual fee. But the current bonus is 50,000 miles after making one purchase and paying your annual fee. And if you were to apply for this credit card during American Airlines flight, you would also receive an extra 500 American Airline miles for your application. And both the Southwest Premier and the Southwest Plus credit card are currently offering a unique offer where you'll earn the Southwest Companion Pass until the end of 2019, as well as a 30,000 point bonus after you spend $4,000 in the first 90 days. Now, we've seen this bonus come in a few different flavors, including a tiered offer with a larger spend, but it also comes with more points. And for the domestic flyer, I think the Southwest credit card really offers the best value for the credit card bonuses out there. And I'm going to give the Aviator Red second place here because it's pretty hard to argue with earning 50 or 60,000 miles for just a single purchase. I'll give Delta third place here if you can get their 60,000 point offer, which comes around a couple times a year. And United is going to come in last place here with the lowest offer of 40,000 miles. And even when the bonus was larger, it required a lot of spending to reach the full amount of points with their tiered bonus structure. Now let's take a look at the bonus restrictions. The Delta cards are issued by American Express, and you can get one bonus for each of their cards once since they have a once-in-a-lifetime rule. Plus, they can deny you for a bonus for other factors as well. But you can still get the card again if you wanted to reapply, you just might not receive the bonus. Both the Southwest and United credit cards are issued by Chase, and they are subjected to the Chase 524 rule. And the American Airline credit cards are issued both by Citi and Barclay. And Citi has a 24-month rule on their cards where you can't earn another bonus for 24 months after you've either opened or closed an American Airline earning credit card. Now, Barclay has always been tough on approval for people, and the Aviator Red is no different here. Frankly, all of these restrictions hurt, but I'm going to give this round to the Citi American Airline card. Sure, it sucks having to wait 2 to 3 years between applications to earn a bonus, but you can still earn a bonus again on Citi cards after that time. Barclay cards are churnable, but they've always been tougher for approvals for credit card churners. American Express will approve you for a credit card, but you might not receive the bonus, and Chase comes in last because of that 524 rule. Now let's take a look at the annual fees. The United, Delta, and City American Airline cards all come with $95 annual fees that are waived in the first year. The Barclay Aviator Red has a $95 annual fee that is not waived in the first year, and the Southwest Plus card has a $69 annual fee that isn't waived, and the Southwest Premier credit card comes with a $99 annual fee that isn't waived. Now I'm going to give this round to the credit cards that have annual fees waived in the first year. Now let's take a look at the foreign transaction fees. All of these credit cards come with no foreign transaction fees except the Southwest Plus credit card, which has a 3% foreign transaction fee. And the cards with no foreign transaction fees are going to take the top spot here, except for Delta, which has terrible worldwide acceptance, and in last place is going to be the Southwest Plus credit card because it does have a 3% foreign transaction fee. Now let's take a look at the earning rates of these credit cards. The Delta Gold card currently earns 2 Delta miles per dollar spent on Delta purchases and 1 Delta mile per dollar spent on everything else. And there have been talks about Delta updating these earning rates to be more in line with their competitors. The United MileagePlus credit card earns 2 United miles per dollar spent on restaurant and hotel accommodations, 2 United miles per dollar on United purchases, and 1 United mile per dollar on everything else. The Citi Advantage Platinum Select credit card earns 2 American Airline miles per dollar spent on American Airline purchases, 2 miles per dollar spent on restaurants and gas, and 1 mile per dollar everywhere else. The Barclay Aviator Red card earns 2 American Airline miles per dollar spent on American Airline purchases and 1 mile per dollar everywhere else. And both the Southwest Plus and Premier credit cards earn 2 Rapid Reward points on Southwest purchases and 1 point per dollar everywhere else. Now I think all of these cards are actually pretty terrible for daily spend, but just looking at these credit cards, I think the Citi Advantage Platinum Select card is the best on this list, followed by the United credit card taking second, and the rest tie for last place because their earning rates are the same just for their respective earnings on their airlines. Now let's take a look at redeeming your points. All of these are airline-specific miles, which mean they are more limited in the redemption options when you were to compare them to flexible currency. Now while all of these miles might be specific to a certain airline, you can use these miles to book on partner airlines. But keep in mind, Southwest does not have any partners, so they can only be redeemed on Southwest Airlines. Delta Sky Miles have been known as Sky Pesos by many people over the years. Delta removed their reward chart a few years ago, and their reward prices are more tied to the ticket price. And while Delta miles may not be the most valuable currency on the market, you can redeem your miles for reward flights, use the Pay with Miles option which lets you redeem your miles at 1 cent per point, and these could be good options especially for low-cost flights. Also, Delta has been using flash sales, which has been giving some extra value to those Delta miles. United miles are pretty valuable for Star Alliance flights. United has an award chart, and their big benefit is the fact they don't pass on fuel surcharges to their customers. And this is a great way to save money on taxes and fees, especially when other airlines will pass those fees on to their customers. But United will charge you more miles for partner awards in premium cabins. American Airlines also has an award chart, and they can offer some great value, especially on partner airlines. American Airlines has peak and off-peak awards. They offer reduced mileage awards for credit card holders. They've even started rolling out economy web specials. They've also expanded the number of airlines you can book online, but not all of their airline partners are bookable online. And Southwest is probably the most straightforward of these programs. Southwest awards are tied to the ticket price, and in most cases you'll receive between 1.4 to 1.6 per point for your redemptions. And from a value perspective, I think you really have to give it to United and American Airline miles since they offer better potential value. But from a flexibility standpoint, you really have to give it to Southwest and to Delta. Sure, they might be lower on the value scale, but as long as there is a seat, you can use your miles for those seats. Now let's take a look at the other benefits of these credit cards. Airline credit cards come with some pretty good perks, which might be worth paying the annual fee on these credit cards. The Delta Gold card offers a free check bag with a maximum of 9 waivers per reservation, and you'll also receive priority boarding. Plus, you also have access to American Express offers and the other standard American Express benefits. Plus, Delta miles never expire, and I think that is pretty awesome. The United credit card offers a free checked bag when you pay for your flight or the taxes and fees on an award flight with your United credit card. You also receive priority boarding, 2 one-time United Club passes, TSA pre-check or global entry credit, and 25% back on food, drinks, or Wi-Fi bought in flight. Also, for being a United cardholder, you're going to earn extra miles when you shop through the United shopping portal. Now, I think a huge benefit on this card is the fact you'll have access to additional award space on United flights. Sure, it might be the everyday price and not the saver price, but this can be a huge benefit when ticket prices are extremely expensive and everyone else does not have access to award space. The American Airline credit cards offer a free checked bag, priority boarding, and 25% savings on food or drinks in flight when you pay with your American Airlines credit card. And one benefit I really like about the American Airline credit cards is the fact you will receive a 10% rebate on the miles you were to redeem. Now, this redemption rebate is good for up to 10,000 miles rebated each year. Unfortunately, this can't be combined if you were to have both American Airline credit cards, so you can't get 20,000 miles back if you were to both hold the Citi and the Barclay American Airline credit cards. The Platinum Select credit card from Citi will give you a $100 American Airline flight discount after you spend $20,000 or more in a card member year and renew your credit card. And the Southwest credit cards really don't have a lot of extra benefits, and that's because the airline already gives out some benefits to all of their customers and not just credit card holders. These cards do get you closer earning the coveted Southwest Companion Pass, which is probably the best domestic perk on the market. The Southwest Plus credit card does earn 3,000 Southwest points each year you would pay your annual fee, and the Southwest Premier credit card receives 6,000 points each year you would pay your annual fee. Now, I'm going to give this round to United. The fact that a credit card comes with some pretty great perks, including extra award space, I think is pretty nice. American Airlines is going to take second place here, as that 10% rebate is pretty awesome, followed by Delta and Southwest. So which credit card wins? The winner here is going to depend on many factors, including your location and even the airlines that fly from your airport. But if you're looking for credit cards that offer big bonuses, then you really can't go wrong with American Airlines or Delta. If you want an airline credit card that offers better benefits, then United and American Airlines should be towards the top of your list. If you want rewards that offer the most flexibility, then you should consider looking at Delta or Southwest, since those miles can be used on any flight if there's a seat available. So tell me, which mid-level airline credit card do you think is the best? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this week. If you liked this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, or if you know somebody who might benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. Remember, I post new videos every Thursday, so if you like learning about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, or just flat out traveling for less, consider hitting the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all next week. Safe travels, take care.